think we're all set. We're all live. We're live on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, that was a crazy end to that fight. I that was wild. Was not expecting that at all. Like, she definitely was not winning that fight by any means, but they should have just let her finish it out. I think the ref not liking how she's responding to the punches was really stupid. It's really stupid. And now I feel like there's going to be a lot of controversy on that, and them saying, "Oh well, MVP just wanted the first unified super bantamweight champion on their promotion." I guarantee you that's what's going to come out of this. I guarantee you. All right, chat. We all set? You guys can see the show here at 5. You're good?
Then, now, forever. Together.
I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. If this show isn't hitting and the Alicia Bumgarner fight starting, we might be switching over. I'm just letting you know.
What will be one of the most explosive weekends of WWE action? Just a few steps away from Broadway's honky tonks. It's a far bigger night out at National Sports Palace. Bridgestone Arena is ready to roar. With gold on the line, one question to ask: who wants smoke in Nashville? The Street Profits are here to defend. WWE Tag Team Championship match awaits. Dawkins and Tez against the Wyatt Six. It's coming your way. And Nashville's very own mega music star Jelly Roll is our special guest.
Tennessee, boy? How you doing? You look fantastic, man.
You look like you done lost a lot of weight.
I told you I'd be here next time you were here, baby.
You did.
I don't miss my boy.
You're here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight, man.
Love you, man. Love you. Thank you for always having my back. Have fun out there. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
Four-time Grammy-nominated Jelly Roll is coming up on SmackDown. SmackDown. Look at this crowd as Jelly Roll is here to kick off a weekend with the Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, Evolution. But for now, buckle up, Wade! There's a Cavorka avalanche tumbling through Nashville.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome L.A. Knight!
Yeah! Oh man, fresh off of jumping Seth freaking Rollins this past Monday on Raw after being victimized by Seth and his power crew in recent weeks. The megastar has some major momentum as we head into Saturday night's main event tomorrow.
It is coming your way from Atlanta, live nationwide on NBC at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. He can get his hands on the man who took that Money in the Bank briefcase, Seth freaking Rollins. LA Knight, Saturday night's main event on NBC.
Let me talk to you. Predictions and spoilers. Two things that common themes here in the wrestling business. Two themes that come out of Paul Heyman's mouth an awful lot. Now you think about Paul Heyman, you think about a guy who feels like he holds all this power, and in some ways he does. Let's think about it for a second. Seth freaking Rollins let's be honest, a desperate man. A man who, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, a little washed. Had to go ahead and make the desperate move of joining forces with Paul Heyman, and then together they amassed this crew, this goon troop of that slophouse Bronson Reed, and then that dog-brained idiot Braun Breaker. Hey, don't do that. He's gonna get excited and start doing this. He's gonna shake out the last couple crumbs of his brain that's left up there. All right, let me stop joking right now because this is damn serious, and I'll tell you why. Because those two men tried to hurt me, they tried to injure me, they tried to get me out of the WWE, and they tried to do it on the orders of Seth Rollins because he couldn't do it his damn self. So now in 24 hours, it's me, it's Seth Rollins, at Saturday night's main event. And guess what? I've gotten to get my hands on Seth Rollins twice. But I got to tell you, even dropping him on his head this past Monday, not enough. Seth, I want your dignity. I want justice. And if I'm honest, I want to hurt you. And hurt you I will. And I tell you what, you got all the reason in the world right now to sit back there with your boys, with Paul, and think to yourself, I'm not scared right now. Well, you ain't got to be scared to get your ass kicked. And kicked it most certainly will be. And that's not a prediction. That's not even a spoiler. That is a damn fact of life because I am the spoiler. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just eating some hot dogs.
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. You're off cue. You blew your part of the entire evening. But that's okay, because that's not surprising coming from fans of L.A. Knight. I hate when you do that. You know, as Seth Rollins' personal oracle, I'm blessed with many gifts in life. Besides being outlandishly good looking, as an oracle, I can see into the future. I see into the future for Seth Rollins, for Paul Heyman, for Braun Breaker, for Bronson Reed, and our future is the future of this entire industry. I look into the future for LA Knight. I see absolutely nothing because LA Knight, you have no future at all.
Forget the future. He should be worried about this present right now. The new U.S. champion is MFTs.
Fresh off the destruction of Jacob Fatu.
You know, some
I'm not gonna lie.
things change,
I miss Tamatonga.
and some things they stay the same. Paul Heyman, when you left to Raw, and when you left my family, everything's changed. There's no more bloodline, no more tribal chief, and there is no more wise man. So Paul Heyman, if you want to live to see another day, I suggest you leave the building right now before my MFTs put your big ass through the table like we did last year.
That is the smartest move Paul Heyman has perhaps ever made in his career.
Oh, and Mr. L.A. Knight.
Yeah, I saw it earlier, Ryuga. What'd you think of it?
No.
You gotta start listening. They said, yeah.
I'll tell you what's changed. I'm the new United States champion, baby.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you, but I kind of had a feeling that would be the case because I think a lot of people are gonna be they're either gonna love it or they're not.
The man that beat you
I'm on the side of not.
WrestleMania, the one that everybody's afraid of, the Samoan werewolf, huh? Remember him? The one that beat you? I beat him. He's gone. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna give you the same opportunity I gave Paul Heyman wherever he went. You can walk out of the ring, leave, walk out, don't come back. Or I'll make sure my MFTs make sure you never walk again.
All right.
I mean, I don't think the DCEU got an opportunity to let Superman be Superman. He got one Superman movie, which was his first day.
Boys, they won't let me leave, so if you want to make me leave, why don't you come on in and make me leave?
Then he immediately got thrown into a Batman conflict.
fearless decision as
And
LA
even
Knight
in the
is gonna
comics,
stand
he
his
wasn't
ground
your
right
typical
in the
Superman
center
in
of
that
the
comic.
ring.
Look, I love LA Knight to bits, but this is just dumb as hell. What on earth are you
In
thinking,
Justice
LA?
League, we kind of got a glimmer of him,
Tonga and
but
the powerhouse JC Mateo
he didn't get
with
the
Solo
opportunity.
Sikoa surrounding him.
A fight you
No one's going to
simply
spoil the
cannot
movie.
win, LA.
What is that? No, steel chair.
I'm just saying, like, how much I hate it when people are like, "Oh, Superman's being Superman." I'm like, it's such a dumb take to me.
With the ultimate equalizer, 24 hours ahead of taking on Solo Sikoa at Saturday night's main event.
Tonga stands right up to him. Steel chair in hand for LA Knight and Jimmy Uso.
Oh, this guy is absolutely massive.
The newest addition to the MFTs. The nearly 7-foot-tall Tonga considering stepping over the top rope into that.
Tala wants to fight. Solo says otherwise. Tonga not intimidated at all by those steel chairs.
There's business to be had for both Jimmy Uso and LA Knight this weekend. But this is how Friday Night SmackDown begins.
Gentlemen, everybody just settle down and take a breath. Now, Solo, I know you're the US champion, and I know you've got some new friends, but this is still SmackDown, and I run the show. Now, Solo, I would have thought you might be more concerned with not getting mollywopped by Big Jim tomorrow night and losing that US championship, but I guess not, because you're out here starting fights. So if it's a fight you want, what do you say tonight we give Music City a tag team match? What do you say we give him Solo Sikoa and that stooge JC Mateo versus Jimmy Uso and LA Knight?
I think the crowd gave you the reaction. Solo Sikoa's going to defend his U.S. championship tomorrow on NBC against Big Jim. But tonight, after what we just saw, it's LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, and JC Mateo in tag team action later tonight.
Hello, Your Highness.
Yeah, I just think that when you talk
Would
about
you take some time off your royal duties
him
and
trying to
take a
juggle the
second?
two tones, I think the point is
We're not
that
friends.
even though
I'm
Superman
aware,
was
we're
trying
actually
to be that
confused,
symbol of hope,
which is why I need you ringside.
everything
Everyone
kept
knows how
coming
important
at
it's out
him
there, and if you want to make a statement
in
for
the
a promotion,
opposite way,
that's the way to do it.
and he was having a hard
Okay,
time
fine.
being that symbol.
Do I look like a cheerleader to you?
That's the whole point.
Charlotte. I'd be a terrible cheerleader.
And him being, you know,
for myself.
new to the game, he just wasn't prepared for it.
The allies of convenience, Charlotte and Alexa. There's going to be a fatal four-way with Alexa, Kairi Sane, and Roxanne Perez and Sol Ruca coming up.
WWE hits Atlanta with an unforgettable weekend as the Great American Bash kicks off the action while Evolution makes history. And in the heart of it all, Saturday night's main event featuring the return of the icon, Goldberg. 3 massive shows, 1 legendary question.
Shoot, we almost 30 minutes into this fight card, and they haven't even started the first fight yet. So I think we might be okay. Yeah, I'm doing it this way again because there were like a couple promos that we missed last time for like Karrion Cross and stuff that I was like, dag, I kind of do want to see that on you know, during the show while watching it. So we're back here, but I'll mute it when this comes up because yeah, the music is the worst part. I don't mind the actual card itself, but the music sucks. Yeah. I saw that after the fact on YouTube, but I was like, damn, I wish we could have saw that, live on the show. So I figured we'll do it this way so we can actually see stuff like that when it happens. And then when the card comes up, we'll just mute it because the music is the worst part. Definitely Charlotte. I think this is all part of Charlotte's rebrand. Bro, we all need a girl like Scarlett. No, I'm not on Twitch anymore. They booted me for shit that I didn't do, but I can't get my account back. I can try again in 6 months, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's one of the things that I hate about doing this. Is one of the things that I hate about Twitch is that unless you're a big streamer, you don't have any say so in anything that they do to you. So they can come up with some bullshit reason to ban your account, and there's nothing you can do about it. I am on YouTube though, but I'm debating on building my own website so I can stream all this stuff myself, not have to worry about it. I just got to figure out the ins and outs of doing it.
It is the undisputed super middleweight champion, Canelo Alvarez, up against the three-division pound-for-pound king, Bud Crawford.
I wish I could watch this with you guys, but I am not going to be here. I'm going to be out of the country.
Access to pre-sale tickets before they go on sale to the general public at WWE.com/boxing. One of the best fights we've had in a long time. And there's an all-time great
basically, in a nutshell, Twitch said that I was sub-botting. So a lot of the subscribers that I had were bots. They weren't real. They said I was view-botting and sub-botting, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Let's keep rolling here on SmackDown because after the bedlam of that opening segment, it's confirmed we've got a main event here later tonight as LA Knight and Jimmy Uso will tag together to take on the team of Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo. That's later on tonight here on SmackDown.
Right now, fatal four-way action. Unique challenge for Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, it's just nothing I can do about it. It's nothing I can do about it.
Evolution with Perez, Roxanne joining Judgment Day recently. It's been a test of patience at times for Rodriguez. There is Sol Ruca.
And the thing is I never even noticed it because I didn't have any more subscribers. I wasn't getting any more money. My money was coming from ad revenue. So I guess they figured I was view-botting more so than anything else, because there were times where I would go from 30 viewers to 400 because I would start doing a gaming stream, then I would swap over to a WWE stream, and my viewers would skyrocket.
And their opponent, accompanied by Charlotte Flair from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Wade, I'm looking at Charlotte Flair, the living legend here. A week ago they team up, and there was sort of that we're not friends dynamic, but the result was spectacular. I don't know. I think they're enjoying this.
Yeah, Charlotte's definitely trying to be heel now. Or not heel, but she's trying to be face. And she's using Alexa to help her be face.
Last week, and Charlotte now realizes there are some major career benefits to rekindling the friendship with Alexa Bliss, namely acquiring tag gold currently held by Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez.
Her shirt says we're not friends.
Future Hall of Famers who just made their way to the ring have a chance to take the titles, but for right now, reps from each of the 4 teams, they'll be in that fatal 4-way in the mix of an all-out action brawl to get things going. Fast-paced right from the start as you can get your tickets now.
Ooh, we're going to get a Soul Snatcher on Friday Night SmackDown. Let's go. People about to see it.
In on there, Joe Tess. Quick pin there from Sol Ruca, the star from NXT, the current North American champ and WWE Women's Speed champ. Quite the acquisition of gold from that woman. Could grow far greater in just 48 hours at Evolution.
Pirate Princess getting the best of Sol Ruca. She's firing up this crowd as she's looking to rev the engine right here.
How good is it to have the Kaboom Warriors back together, but Roxanne Perez clearly not impressed by this duo.
No, she isn't. She made a statement.
I had hot dogs.
I mean, it could be an incredibly short tag team championship.
Oh, man!
For Perez, if she doesn't get on a same page with Raquel, who is looking far from impressed with Roxanne's performance thus far.
Springboard missile drop kick, taking them both out. And now she's looking to fly.
Hey,
How about
that was clean as shit, too.
The NXT Women's North American
That was
Champion.
clean.
We feel the same
Oh,
way.
shit. Damn it. Sorry, chat. Hang on. Hang on. Fuck. This thing opened up my fucking Discord. Bruh, you fucking serious? Thank you.
Great start to Friday Night SmackDown here at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville.
All right, we should be good now.
It is a jam-packed and exciting weekend WWE action.
Oh,
Sunday night, you will see these stars in action at WWE Evolution, as it'll be the Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4, but right now singles action Fatal 4-way.
It's been a hell of a start here from Sol Ruca, who's blown some minds. A lot of people may not have seen too much of Sol Ruca thus far. She really has been turning heads in NXT over the past couple of years, but it's a whole new test now against Roxanne Perez, who I'm sure she knows fairly well.
It's the leg, but able to get that left shoulder up. Roxanne complaining.
Frustration starting to build here. This is Roxanne Perez getting used to tagging alongside Big Mami Cool, Raquel Rodriguez. Still trying to really earn her stripes as part of the Judgment Day.
Oh, there's a quick roll-up by Alexa Bliss. Now Roxanne eats that elbow.
What a momentum-building victory this would be just 48 hours before the Evolution PLE.
It's always interesting to think about the strategy and dynamics, a pin combination by Perez.
And part of winning a victory here, of course, is building that momentum. The other part is you've got to keep your own tag partner on side. They're all stood at the outside of the ring watching their tag partner do the work in there. You don't want to mess up right now. You don't want to have your tag partner losing faith in you just 48 hours before the opportunity to win or preserve, in the case of Roxanne Perez, the gold.
Now Perez just taunting, talking right into the face of Alexa Bliss. She slammed her down. Look at what she's doing, just kicking down the back of her head time and again.
And I've got to tell you, Joe, I love this from Roxanne Perez. A lot of newcomers, when they root to Raw or SmackDown, they walk on eggshells. Not Perez. She is as mean, and vindictive as they come.
Kairi Sane.
And that perhaps was some naivety there from Roxanne, forgetting that this was indeed a fatal four-way. Keep your eyes peeled at all times,
better watch out.
especially when Kairi Sane is in the ring with you. A woman who can attack from all angles.
It's been good action so far in this fatal four-way, and Roxanne Perez has been a big part of it.
Surprising, despite that diminutive size of Perez, just how dominant she is in the ring when she gets going. Incredibly talented from bell to bell. You might need more than talent to put away Kairi Sane.
Fatal four-way singles action with Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Kairi Sane, Sol Ruca. Sunday at Evolution. 4 teams will meet up for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Welcome in, everybody. We got a full Discord call.
Back and forth from the word go. Now it's Roxanne Perez looking in control. But
Trying to line up that superplex.
Welcome in. Appreciate y'all being here.
Oh, there's company, Wade. There is company. Would you look at this? We got a superplex.
In case you're wondering, we will be watching the Serrano-Taylor fight after this. And I'll be honest with you, if the show isn't that great, we may go to it early.
The amount of abuse all 4 women have absorbed thus far in the match, taking its toll. Nasty impact to the lower back of one half of the Kabuki Warriors.
Wait, not just the height, but the extra force added in as well.
That's it. Brief effort of teamwork there.
And now center of the ring, Sol Ruca and Alexa Bliss. We mentioned what a huge weekend it is for Sol Ruca. She'll be part of the Great American Bash coming your way tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. on Peacock.
Very little recovery time for Sol Ruca after this one.
And able to kick out.
I mean, Sol Ruca has been incredibly impressive from the word go, really hanging with some of the top women here from SmackDown and Raw.
Oh, she was looking to line up that DDT, but Roxanne comes in with a super kick.
Always ready to pounce is Roxanne Perez.
No, and now that running European uppercut right to the back and the neck. And Perez springboarding into position, looking for the win, but Ruca comes in for the save.
Perez is so calculating, is what led to all the success that she saw on NXT and that will continue further here on Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, getting the legs up into that back. And then that big running knee. And somehow Perez kicks out. Raquel Rodriguez looking on, of course, on Sunday night, tasked with defending the Women's Tag Team Championships.
Judging Roxanne Perez with every step and every misstep, and talking about a misstep, just too long on that climb for Sol Ruca, and Kairi Sane ready to pounce.
And that is what she's doing as she has Sol Ruca draped over the top rope. The Pirate Princess has her in such a compromised position, Wade, as Kairi Sane with the double stomp. And you see Sol Ruca just crumble to the canvas.
Bullseye there from Kairi Sane, and Alexa Bliss and Roxanne Perez just in the nick of time breaking that one up.
As Charlotte Flair looks on outside as her newfound teammate Alexa Bliss is in the center of the ring with Roxanne Perez. Sister Abigail DDT was lined up. Perez able to counter. Big elbow right to the chin.
Yeah! Yes, go! Let's go! Oh my God. That was awesome. That was awesome. Double snatcher, baby. Let's go.
She's got company.
Well, Zaria far from impressed by Raquel Rodriguez's insertion. 2 powerhouses here. Now battling it out on the outside. How impressive is Raquel?
Wow. Right onto her announce Priestess.
Oh my God, following on from a performance at Night of Champions against Rhea, went up. Oh my God. Joe
Tess.
taken out in the process. Jeez, Joe. Charlotte Flair there, taking out
Charlotte
Raquel
just
Rodriguez, throwing the
sent Raquel
powerhouse
flying.
over our desk, and now Kairi Sane closing in on victory here.
Kairi Sane up top. Insane elbow.
That was the moment Sol Ruka needed, though, because everybody's going to remember that and be talking about that. If you've never seen her finisher before, everybody's in on that.
She finds a way.
Everybody's going to be like, yep.
Hooks the leg. Oh, what a thriller.
Oh, what a messy ending to that match. We'll take another
Well,
look at the
they won tonight, so I don't know if they're going to win tomorrow.
Sol Ruka, this was the insertion of Raquel Rodriguez, keeping her woman, Roxanne, in the match. And just when Kairi Sane went in for the kill, boots up from Alexa Bliss, hitting that Sister Abigail DDT for the win. But let it be said, Charlotte Flair cleared out the big threat in Raquel, leaving a path to victory for Alexa. That is teamwork.
Boy, it is. What a scene it is to have them in there. Going to be fascinating to see them on Sunday with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. By the way, speaking of Charlotte, I can't recommend enough the long-form feature piece in the Players Tribune this week that she penned. Thoughtful, authentic, reflective. Now, great chance that they add to the history that they've collected throughout their careers on Sunday. Let's get everybody set for this massive card at Evolution.
Yes, it is going to be absolutely huge. And as we just saw, there is a Women's Tag Team Championship fatal four-way match at Evolution. Gold on the line. The best of Raw, the best of SmackDown, the best of NXT, and the current champs, Raquel and Roxanne. Gold on the line. That is 48.
You got figured you of all people
And the NXT Women's Championship is on the line.
wouldn't think that they would be winning it given the outcome of this match.
Now she has to defend against the powerhouse Jordan Grace. Jordan trying to win her first WWE title. That comes your way on Sunday.
Now we have Clash in Paris coming up in September. Somebody's going to earn themselves a Women's Championship match. How do they do it? They do it by winning the Battle Royal at Evolution. A who's who of anyone who's anyone is going to be competing, including, of course, fearless Nikki Bella. That's my pick.
And it'll be Tiffy time in Atlanta, but could it be a great 8 for a living legend? Trish Stratus.
I think it's just because Evolution was thrown together.
Will the Hall of Famer be able to get past
Tomorrow is Saturday night's main event. Evolution is on Sunday.
we find out at Evolution?
And now 3 women who have been
Tomorrow we have Great American Bash at 3. Saturday night's main event is at 8. And then Evolution is Sunday at 8.
Against former friends Bailey and Lyra Valkyria in a triple threat matchup.
Plus, it's gone this far, the bitter, torturous rivalry, Jade and Naomi. It's no holds barred, anything goes. No holds barred, no restrictions. Any move can be used, no disqualifications. No holds barred Sunday at Evolution.
And arguably the 2 best female wrestlers on planet Earth are colliding in the main event with gold on the line. Women's World Champion Io Sky defends against the powerhouse Rhea Bloody Ripley.
And coming up right here on Friday Night SmackDown, the Tag Team Champions.
What the fuck?
Scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, Bianca definitely made that for him.
With a combined weight,
I feel like she took one of her old fits and made that for him.
they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
And here's the thing, right? I'm pretty sure they didn't think that Evolution could go up against AEW, which is why they put it on Sunday. Because it doesn't need to be in Atlanta. You could have put Saturday night's main event on a different day. I don't know. I just don't particularly care much for how this has been booked. The fact that now TKO is prioritizing counter programming against AEW. It's just none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. I'll be right back. Yeah, I have it open. I have it open. I mean, like I said though, there's only two fights on the main card that I want to see, and it's Alicia Bumgarner and Amanda Serrano's fights. Those are the only two fights I want to see.
Tag Team Championship match, and the Street Profits have held the gold for 119 days. This will be the
Of course, the only real knockout of the night will probably happen in one of these first two matches.
These a couple of weeks ago in Riyadh against their opponents tonight. The match ended up getting thrown out, and now we're getting a take two.
This I appreciate more. Thank you. I feel like they listen to me. I literally said last week they need to keep the music playing after he blows it out.
Will this be the moment for the Wyatt?
Yes.
Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis
Yes.
representing the
That's so much better than them just cutting the music when he blows it out. Thank you for finally fixing that. Oh, so much better.
In Nashville. And this match is
So much better.
by Arby's. Try Arby's Angus cheesesteak today. Wait, a week ago, it was an 8-man tag team match that had the Wyatt Six on
It
top
just,
of the division.
I understand the idea behind it. It just was so abrupt that it didn't work.
Now the stakes so much higher.
It was an awkward spot to do it. You know, like you have to time it to a right moment in the song. Like if they did it at the end when he says shatter at the end after the chorus, then it makes sense. He blows it out right there and goes, "Make me shatter," and then it stops. That makes sense. But where they were doing it, it was so random. It just didn't work.
And I'm glad you brought that up because the power game of the Street Profits has been the difference maker for the Profits since they returned in January. More physically dominant than any other team. However, then the Wyatt Six arrived and things may have changed a little because the Wyatt Six know a little about power themselves.
And we saw that with the Street Profits against the likes of DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns. Fraxium had a moment to shine against them, but the Street Profits have been able to retain time and time again.
The Wyatt Six, though, are undefeated since returning to SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. They've got the numbers game plus a major intimidation factor working against their opponents, but it's pretty damn hard to intimidate someone like Angelo Dawkins.
And especially when he's delivering right hands like that.
Oh my God, the best puncher in the games is Dawkins.
And one of the best high flyers in the game is getting up top as Tez Ford looks to line up. And Dexter Lumis does the smart thing as a partner and says, I got to get you out of there. Oh! Tez delivering a little of his own medicine to Lumis.
Little message there from the Street Profits. You're not going to intimidate us with your games. Not tonight. That's why we're the champs. This one continues.
His pants.
Nashville has been roaring all night long, and this has been one of the featured attractions they've been waiting to see. The Tag Team Championship match between the Street Profits and the Wyatt Six, being represented by Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis.
And the Wyatt Six are absolute masters at throwing opponents off their game with their weird antics. But who's been thrown off their game in the early goings here? It is, in fact, the Wyatt Six themselves. That's how good the champs, the Street Profits, have been in the early goings here. And sheer dominance.
Listen, we saw some of the mental warfare from Tez Ford just moments ago. I like that. I like bringing a little bit of their own fire right at them.
Yeah, fight fire with fire. You know what? If we show any sign of weakness, any fear whatsoever, we are going to be eaten alive by these Wyatts. Not tonight.
Suplex by Tez right into the cover right away. And quickly getting that shoulder up was Gacy.
There's going for the big swing on Dexter Loomis there. That slight distraction, however, opened the door for Joe Gacy, and this hardcore specialist is now paintbrushing Montez Ford.
As Uncle Howdy looks on, will this be the night that Uncle Howdy sees his family take gold?
Dexter Loomis looking back to his best. We saw shades of this man reach utter greatness during his time at NXT. His personality has warped massively since then. But getting back to that championship form we've seen from him in the past.
What an uppercut by Gacy. You saw the entire upper body of Tez just snap back.
Look at the unorthodox offense of Joe Gacy too. How do you defend against this? He's getting mud stomped now as Montez Ford. Don't care how tough you are, it's very difficult to fight back under that kind of pressure.
And time and again when we sit back and we call these matches, including the Wyatt Six, any form of a descriptive of unorthodox is often painted on them. That's exactly what you're seeing here. Here's the tag. And Loomis now the legal man as he will take his shots at Tez Ford.
Deranged and demented duo are the Wyatt Six. At least the combination in the ring right now, but don't let that take your eye off the fact that they are highly accomplished in-ring competitors, two absolute veterans whose personalities have just been turned by Uncle Howdy.
Massive uppercut by Loomis.
And there's been nothing at all coming back the way of the Wyatt Six since they took control of this match. Montez Ford looks like a broken man, and it's not getting any better.
No, he's like a heavy bag, and it's just a training session for Gacy and Dumas.
You see Angelo Dawkins on the far side of the ring pleading to Montez Ford, do something, fight back, get over here, get me in there. Easier said than done.
Over 10,000 here to see Friday Night SmackDown in Nashville, and those pieces of gold are on the line. The WWE Tag Team Championship match. It is the second time that the Street Profits have had to defend against the Wyatt Six. They met in late June, but there was interference from everybody else in the tag team division, so here they go again.
Well, Montez Ford has been under the hammer for the past 5 minutes in this match. Finally, a flurry from him may have bought him a window, but you got to smash that window open, because if you don't, immediately...
By the way, chat, it's been brought to my attention today that not all of you are aware that I have a Patreon. So if you guys, since my Twitch account has been banned and you can no longer support over on Twitch, if you would like to continue to support the channel, which allows me to continue being able to do this for you guys, I'd appreciate it if you head over to Patreon and show some love over there at Patreon.
Sunset flip powerbomb as Uncle Howdy and Nikki Cross and Big Eric Rowan, a little bit of concern on their face. A golden opportunity, but could it be slipping away based on what Montez Ford was just able to do as he's trying to make his way to Big Dog? And here comes Angelo Dawkins.
The absolute thumper of the team. The last thing you want is an enraged, fired up, fresh Angelo Dawkins charging at you, and that's why.
The energy that Angelo Dawkins brings, it changes everything.
And this match has completely turned on its head now. Getting peppered with shots is Joe Gacy.
Angelo Dawkins, a one-man wrecking crew. And he says, you want some? You're going to get some right here.
Well,
both Loomis and Gacy out.
Truly a 2-on-1 match now. Montez Ford down, perhaps out. You got to win this on your own from here.
That's a whole lot of man crashing down on him.
Hey, I can do anything Montez Ford can do.
It's not too bad, though.
How impressive is Angelo Dawkins gets better week by week. What the
It's
hell
not
are you
like
trying to do,
Amanda's.
Dawkins?
Is he serious?
Are we going from the heavens?
Over 260 pounds, Swanton! Into the cover, hook in the leg to retain.
Oh, late kick out there from Joe Gacy. And now things may change. The ominous presence of the massive Eric Rowan has closed the gap between himself and the ring.
Now the big man Rowan, boy did he clean up shop with that Iron Claw slam a week ago in that 8-man tag team. And now, vintage Joe Gacy.
Upside down clothesline connected. We've seen that time and time again in his past. And it was that distraction from Eric Rowan that really opened that window. Oh!
Double team combo effort as Loomis looks to get the belts right here. And the left shoulder is up from Dawkins.
Now I thought that was it. What a heavy hitter. And against that intense glare from Eric Rowan, keeping an eye on proceedings. Done nothing illegal, but it suddenly feels like this is no longer a fair fight with that man loitering with intent.
Oh, did you hear that? I swear the ring moved a few inches to the right.
Well, the bang of a bass drum in the middle of this arena caused by the lungs and the diaphragm of Angelo Dawkins connecting with that turnbuckle.
You see Loomis looking over Gacy's way as he just sends Dawkins out into the floor. They are in control, but can they claim the championships?
Count him!
Yeah, Rivals pissed me off today, so I think I'm gonna be off of it for a little while. The Phoenix is crazy.
With the World Heavyweight Championship match with Gunther and Goldberg. Then WWE Evolution with all the Women's Championship matches on Sunday night. But right here on Nashville on Friday Night SmackDown, the WWE Tag Team Championship match and the Street Profits.
The fact that you can get trapped in your spawn and then booted for the game because the algorithm thinks you're AFK because you're trapped in your spawn and you haven't left spawn yet. All because someone doesn't like your choice of character. That pissed me off. It was like, you know what? The fact that this is even possible is a problem.
As he has been sitting back and watching his team turn things around and getting the best of it right now as Tess Ford looks on, hoping he will get his opportunity.
You hear a man like Angelo Dawkins, as tough as he is, screaming in agony.
And this is in quick play, mind you, when you're supposed to just be able to have fun playing the game. Yeah, even if you're moving around in spawn, it registers you as AFK.
Suddenly, hopes for the Street Profits may lie on the shoulders of a pre-battered, pre-abused Montez Ford, who somehow has got himself back up onto the apron. But that doesn't solve the issue of desperately needing a tag from Angelo Dawkins.
And I think it's because the problem was people would throw by just sitting in spawn and they move a little bit so that the algorithm doesn't catch them. So now the algorithm is, if you just sit in spawn, period, even if you're moving around, if you never leave spawn, it'll register you as AFK. But what they didn't account for is the fact that toxic players can trap you in spawn, so you can't leave. Specifically on the Central Park map, where you start in Squirrel Girl's little hideout, there's only 2 ways out of there, and Groot can wall off both of those doors. So you can't get out.
Remember our special guest, Jelly Roll, the 4-time Grammy-nominated artist, still to come here on Friday Night SmackDown. Big crowd at Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah.
Rage in the eyes of Montez Ford there. Suddenly that cockiness we saw a little earlier has gone away.
So I got trapped in spawn all because I wanted to play Ultron.
Out of his hands at this point.
You can see Joe Gacy just mocking Angelo Dawkins.
And And this is
Biting on that rope as the torture continues, wrenching that neck.
Got to dig deep here. How badly do you want to retain the gold, Angelo? It's a big gut check time for.
Oh, I did. I reported it twice, but it's I mean, we'll see if anything actually happens because of it.
On June 13th, when the Wyatt Six had their first match on SmackDown, they defeated the Motor City Machine Guns. They really have sent the tag team division haywire, short-circuiting everybody. How do we deal with this group? And now it is the Street Profits, the champions, who have to deal with them. There was the tag, and here comes Tez.
That's a mistake there from Dexter Loomis, and those long arms of Montez Ford reaching out, and a blind tag, and bouncing back at the Profits.
Trying to retain right here. Boy, did they need that. What a mistake by Loomis, as you see big Eric Rowan bothered by that. Nikki Cross and Uncle Howdy. Joe Gacy hoping they can grab momentum back as the champions look to defend here on SmackDown.
And has the sting been taken out of the tail of the Wyatt Six here? Joe Gacy with the tail. I don't think Tez saw it.
Yeah, I don't think he did at all. Spinebuster by Loomis. And now the teamwork. The assisted powerbomb right onto Tez. Will that give us new chance? No! Angelo Dawkins with the save.
Well, had to be on the money there, did Angelo Dawkins, fighting through the pain, the exhaustion, just to break up that pin, because Gold was about to leave the Profits for good. And this band of misfits put together by Uncle Howdy have been so devastatingly effective since returning a couple of months ago.
In their own unique way, no doubt about it. But Tez, he has that dynamic athleticism, and now here comes Angelo Dawkins.
And that rhythm is back here for the Street Profits.
They got him lined up.
Got the muscle memory.
There it is, that double team blockbuster. And somehow, Gacy gets the shoulder up.
How in the hell did Joe Gacy just kick out of that blockbuster?
I have no idea. As you can see, the concern on the face of Uncle Howdy.
Take another look at this, connecting to perfection, a move that time and time again has beaten everyone, and just somehow Joe Gacy is operating on a very different plane this evening. What the hell kind of pep talk did Uncle Howdy give these two this evening?
Consider the hunger and desire coming off of what happened a few weeks ago when they thought they would have their golden opportunity, when they were fighting for these tag team championships, and then there was interference by all the other teams in the division.
Or is it just the fear of disappointing Uncle Howdy and what the repercussions of that would be?
No doubt about that, Wade. Big spine buster from Big Dog, and now perhaps this is the chance, and Tez senses it.
Climbing up top!
From the heavens, he lands it!
A bullseye landing, perhaps hurting himself in the process.
I think that's the Oh, Eric Rowan with a distraction from Gacy just tears Montez Ford out of the ring.
Well, before Tez can make the... Oh my God!
Dawkins sends him flying in the timekeeper.
Oh my God, Eric Rowan completely cleaned out there by the massive Angelo Dawkins. On this one falling apart at the seams.
Tez is all alone. He's going up top again. Gacy tried to climb up and stop him. This time Loomis gets out of the way. And now Loomis tries to take control of Montez Ford. And now the Wyatt Six. Could they have it their way?
Wow.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Tag Team Champions, the Wyatt Six!
Wow, what a chaos!
Wow.
Uncle Howdy and his group of people who, quite frankly, have no place in society through every diversion, roadblock, and confuser the way.
I've been debating more and more if I really want to start investing more time into AEW because they treat their black superstars so much better.
Missing
It's noticeable now.
Rowan on the outside. And then this was the moment. Tag gold was officially captured by the Wyatt Six. And Uncle Howdy must be a proud man of his family tonight.
Who knows what would have happened?
If the Wyatts get on a PLE as tag team champions, I think I'm done.
The bottom line is we have
And it's
new
not because I don't
tag
like the
team
Wyatts,
champions. The
but it's
Wyatt
because
Six.
the Profits have been champions and never once got a PLE spot.
Don't like that. Stupid. Oh, look who it is. You got a lot of guts showing your face after what you pulled last week, Johnny.
Whoa, don't get too angry at him. He might run away again.
I thought he had it, okay? Look, but we can't fixate on the past. Okay?
Mechanics look kind of hot in her little
We need to
fishnet
come
stuff.
together now more than ever. Our worst case scenario just happened out there. It's real.
Brother, just give it a break.
Listen, you idiots! If you guys would have just listened to us in the first place, none of this would have happened. But here we are.
Right. And why exactly should we listen to you guys?
Because we know what's best for the
Gee, shut up, all right? The Wyatts are the tag team champions, and since it was the Wyatts that cost us our shot against the Profits, I'm pretty sure that we deserve the first opportunity.
Yeah. There's someone say opportunity. Oportunidad. Escuche bien también. Okay, interesante. Hey, chicos, after the last few weeks, Phoenix and I are now part of this SmackDown tag team division.
No.
It's not gonna happen. This is ridiculous. You're ruining everything that we've built. We're gonna go talk to all of them right now. Chico. Tranquilo.
Goodbye, amigos. Goodbye, amigos.
The chaos in the tag team division, folks. We've got UFC royalty sitting right behind us ringside. Michael Chandler, one of the favorites for everybody in the lightweight division. Oh, DC's here, Wade. We got DC here. What's up, my man? Huh? Daniel Cormier, the Hall of Famer, former heavyweight, and of course a great broadcaster, as is Lawrence Sanko. We're so thrilled to have all our friends from the UFC sitting ringside here tonight. An outrageous tag team division that we just saw only gets better and better, but look what's happening now here in Music City.
Ooh.
The stage hands are getting us set for one of the very best in the biz. Jelly Roll.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
National
mute this
Stereo.
on
Jelly
YouTube.
Roll next.
This November,
It is quite the feeling here. It is electric.
the Padres home field gets a whole new lineup. When WWE
An absolutely incredible scene.
hits Petco Park,
I mean, I can't fast forward past it. It's live.
Oh my goodness. The epic performance that no one will ever
I don't know, chat. I might have to start watching AEW a little bit more religiously just so I can get caught up and try and really understand what's going on over there. I don't know if I'm gonna start streaming it yet, but I think we definitely might need to start investing a little more time over there because I'm just kind of getting tired of WWE and this shit booking and the way they treat some of their talent is just, it's starting to bother me a little bit. Biz, can you post a actually, you know what? I could do it. Oh my God, I can do it. I got it. I got it right here. Wait, that's not it. Hold up. That should work. Yeah, I mean, I tried with AEW too. It's been really tough to get into. I'm not into like the super gruesome hardcore stuff. I was never a big ECW fan, but I respect what they did over there. Um, which it just seems like that's what AEW is right now. So I don't know. I just don't know if I can ever go back to streaming wrestling 5 nights a week. I don't know if I can go back to that. That was a lot. Weeks like this when you have wrestling every single night, it's like, bruh, I have no nights to myself anymore. Well, they're about to do that Jelly Roll concert, so unless y'all want to hear that, I mean, I'll mute it here. I just definitely can't have this playing on YouTube. Hey, with all due respect, though, Jelly Roll has lost a lot of weight. Oh, look who it is.
to see real WWE superstars. Certainly not to listen to music made for people who have tattoos of their children but don't have custody of them. Listen, Jelly, this ring is sacred. And brother, this venue is sacred. You belong on a stage, not in the WWE ring. And you know what I'm disgusted by? Celebrities, influencers, personalities, whatever you want to classify this as, coming in to our industry.
This is hilarious.
Reaching off of our success on a platform that we have built, brother. Cloud chasers like you disgust me. Yeah, boo all you want, Nashville. Here's the truth. The WWE doesn't need a jelly roll. The WWE needs a Logan Paul. I set and raise the bar for what it means to be a professional wrestler. And you do what, by the way? Why are you here? Because I'll tell you why I'm here. I belong here, Jelly, and I got some breaking news. This company loves me so much that my podcast, Impulsive, has just inked a long-term deal with the WWE.
Hold on. You must not completely understand where you are, Logan Paul. You see, this is my hometown, Nashville, Tennessee. And just so we're clear, down here, nobody gives a damn about your podcast, Logan.
Outsider! 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 Are you freaking kidding me? You've got the nerve to call that man an outsider. You've got the balls to call that man an outsider in his whole freaking town. That's one of the biggest names in his industry. He's one of the biggest names in the music industry, and he is in our ring. If anybody's an outsider, it is you. How about of a little damn respect? I need you to listen up real good, you entitled, whiny little bitch. Everybody back there from top to bottom does everything that they can do. They bend over backwards. They move heaven and earth to make sure that Logan Paul looks as good as he did good when he decides to get... Oh!
Trex, I appreciate you, fair.
Just claymored Randy Orton.
He's to a squaring up tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event. Randy RKO Drew last week. Drew got his payback tonight.
Just when the Viper came to the aid of Jelly Roll and was tearing into Logan Paul, his opponent, a longtime rival, sneaks into the ring and delivers that massive attack the night before they are set to battle on Saturday night's main event in Atlanta.
That's one way to get inside the head of the Viper before that show.
What is Logan Paul doing?
Picking the ball.
What is he doing?
The opportunist Logan Paul ready to make a major name for himself at the expense of the Viper.
All the security is with Drew McIntyre and now Logan Paul. Whoa, Jelly Roll.
What the hell are you doing, Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll just tosses Logan Paul. Jelly Roll, who comes to the aid of the all-time living legend.
You want to raise some hell in Nashville? Apparently, you're going to run that through Jelly Roll. Oh, here we go.
Is he going to step?
Come on.
Right to Jelly Roll? Are they going to go and throw?
Get rid of these security guards. I want to see a fight.
Can you believe that?
You're about to pop off. A Jelly Roll throwing some hands.
Jelly Roll just lifted Logan Paul and tossed him off of the Viper.
Oh, I don't know how to feel, but that was 8 minutes of TV perfection right there. We got a concept, we got a fight, we got some smack talk, and I want more.
I realized Jelly Roll had a straight mullet. Straight mullet going on.
Just ripped Logan Paul away. And now he's wrecking the man's set.
Well, this is true rock and roll, if you ask me.
Tearing up the drum kit, smashing guitars,
That's the amps, bro. Not the amps. Shit. Come on, man.
Absolute bedlam here in Nashville with Logan Paul, Randy Orton, and Jelly Roll of all people.
Not the amps. Shit.
And not to get lost in all of it, Drew McIntyre had a surprise attack on Randy Orton.
What you gonna do? Absolute pandemonium here in Nashville.
Oh, they may still be going at it here.
Jelly Roll is ready to throw some fists at Logan Paul.
Logan Paul saying, this place is sacred. I got to protect it from outsiders. That didn't quite go that way.
Busy watching the fight right now. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Got himself tangled up in Aleister Black's business lately. Those two will go at it next. It's a crazy night in Nashville.
Here we go.
Hey, yeah.
just happened here in Nashville.
Randy Orton coming down, talking some trash to Logan Paul when Drew McIntyre struck with a claymore. They're facing each other at Saturday night's main event tomorrow. Logan Paul decided to then pick the bones of the Viper. Who was the savior? Jelly Roll grabbing the Maverick and chucking his carcass down to the mat and out of the ring. Embarrassing. Logan Paul right here in Jelly Roll's hometown of Nashville. And these were the consequences. Logan Paul going all Paul Simonon as we had bedlam and pandemonium here on SmackDown. That is how I like my Friday nights, Joe Tess. I'm sure there's going to be more fallout from this one.
It's crazy that we're doing that, Joey. You had my back out there, dude.
Is that his wife?
Coming out to have my back. Are you kidding me? I need a couple Tennessee boys, right?
Yo, speaking of that, I don't trust Logan tomorrow.
Hell no.
I was thinking if you're all right with it, I think I'm gonna come down to the main event and watch it.
You're gonna come down tomorrow night and watch me?
Yes, sir.
Man, I'd be honored if you'd come down and just be in my corner.
You serious?
I'm dead serious.
And I got your back.
I know you do.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, right back at you.
Let's go.
Man, you handle yourself good.
So Jelly Roll's going to be in Atlanta in the corner of Randy Orton when he faces Drew McIntyre. Friday Night SmackDown is presented by... Arena in Nashville on a massive weekend.
Jelly Roll coming to Saturday night's main event tomorrow night. Cannot wait for that.
That's going to be great. On NBC at 8 p.m. R-Truth in the ring awaiting for this man.
Oh, and correction earlier for that match, Biz. I said it wasn't undisputed match. It was an undisputed match. So, my bad.
You know, it's nice to have Aleister Black with a full ring walk because R-Truth's been interfering with a couple of his ring walkouts recently.
You don't lie, and R-Truth interrupted an Aleister Black match with Kit Wilson. A match that didn't actually get started several weeks ago, and Truth then followed that up by interrupting Aleister Black's meeting with GM Nick Aldis a couple of weeks ago. And that was the final straw for Aleister Black, who swiftly delivered a black mass to R-Truth. Sick of people getting up in his business, sick of people derailing his career. Things have got physical, and we're hopefully gonna put things to bed tonight.
Oh, he goes right for the big boot.
Oh.
Immediately, and R-Truth responds with that heel kick. And now the big splash in the corner. It's a fast pace being set by Ron Killings immediately.
It's a very different R-Truth than the one we've been used to for years and years.
Chad, I've been thinking about shaving my head bald.
But watch out. Aleister Black, no slouch. And he has the kind of offense that the vast majority of our roster simply has no answer to.
Well, you see his
Why not?
slides out of that suplex attempt right to the striking combo. He's so skilled weight at that.
Yes, those Muay Thai strikes. He trains with some of the best on planet Earth, and it's not something you learn in wrestling school, that's for sure. Nice response there, though, from R-Truth. He's made it clear he is sick of being treated like the class clown. And anyone who disrespects him is going to face physical consequences.
Oh,
Like, I might as well go all in, right? It's summertime, too. Might as well just go all in.
Yeah, there may be no finer striker in the game than Aleister Black right now. Can attack you from any angle.
Oh, went for the moonsault. Didn't get it.
Oh.
Gets slammed right into the post.
How nimble has R-Truth looked tonight? A man who has rolled back the clock and is suddenly looking 30 years younger.
What is he doing? He grabs a steel chair right away.
Okay. Well, this is going to get you disqualified, R-Truth. The rare moments of lucidity have apparently ended.
Oh, what a big knee. Now Alistair looks down at that steel chair.
Alistair, come on, listen up, hey!
And Ryan Tran's warning him, the referee's warning him.
Black looks ready to snap here.
I don't know. I've been strongly debating it.
He says, listen, you're going to get DQ'd.
He doesn't care right now, apparently.
Oh, that was smart to pull it away. We can continue on. Oh, O'Connor roll! O'Connor roll! Oh, and R-Truth
Wow.
wins it!
And just walks off.
Well, perhaps deceptively shrewd from R-Truth pulls out a shocking victory against an Alistair Black who had not been pinned or submitted since his return.
He's irate. Well,
Damn,
last week,
Trish.
our 4th of July show had a skyrocketing
You weren't my
surprise
first crush,
return
but
of
you
Trish
definitely
Stratus.
up there.
They're face to face.
Jesus.
Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus next.
Yeah, Tiffany Stratton can't hold a candle to Trish Stratus, bro. I wouldn't mind a little leggy Stacy Keibler. She wasn't all that to me, but she had her moments. I mean, chat, when I imagine what a blonde bombshell looks like, it's Trish Stratus. Like, man. I was never that into Sable. Never. And Deborah was before my time. A 7 in the face? You're crazy. You're crazy. Next thing you're going to say is Tiffany is like a 10. You're insane. Insane. You have Tiffany higher than Trish is insane. Insane. Tiffany is like a solid 6 on a good day.
Stop. Whoa, I get it. You're pissed off. You lost. I get it. But it's over. You gotta let it go, man. It's over. Let it go.
Okay. All right. Okay. You're right. Sorry.
You're good. Just take it easy.
The priest. A second thought.
Hey, I never said Natalia was a 10. Okay.
Now I can let it go.
Hey, come on, you gotta get it back. Come on, that's enough. Come on, man. Let it go.
Natalia's a solid 7. And that's a 2-point. She gets 2 points for 2 very good reasons.
Evolution, we have something of a dream match. The WWE Women's Championship will be on the line. So, ladies, thank you for joining me here tonight. I have a couple of questions, and of course, I am going to start with the champ, Tiffany Stratton. Let me ask you, Tiffany, what made you choose the Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus, as your opponent at WWE Evolution?
Y'all are forgetting I'm a fan of plastic, so
Trish is my opponent. I've already beat Charlotte Flair.
I don't mind plastic.
Nia Jax, Bayley, and at Evolution, why would I not want to face one of the greatest of all time, Trish Stratus? I gave her this match because once I beat her,
I want all the pollutants. Give them all to me.
Well, you certainly are facing perhaps the GOAT in Trish Stratus. But let me ask you, Trish, there has to be a ton of pressure on your shoulders. You are facing the current #1. How do you feel going into Evolution?
Sure, I definitely feel a lot of pressure, Wade. But I think who really should be feeling the pressure is you, Tiffany. You said it yourself. You need to beat me in order to be considered the greatest of all time, something I already am. So when I win at Evolution, I will leave with the championship, and you'll leave with nothing. On Sunday, I'm going to do what I've been doing for 25 years straight, and that is deliver stratisfaction.
sure, I'll let you live out your glory days, but things are different now. It's called Evolution for a reason. And Trish, I know all about your accomplishments. I've seen the VHS tapes.
That was cute. Did you learn about VHSs on TikTok? Look, Tiff, I helped build this division. I helped solidify this division. And I am still delivering for this division. I love you. I think you're doing a fantastic
Stephanie's a
job
solid
as
10 out of 10.
champion. But on Sunday, I will become an 8-time champion.
I just want to remind you
What,
that
to
it
proceed
don't
with caution?
matter.
Well, Miss Money in the Bank just got clocked by her chief rival.
The chin gets an extra point.
Jade Cargill is beating down Naomi. No holds barred come Sunday, an evolution between those two. Anything will go. As they are being separated by security and officials. And then come Sunday at Evolution, they can get hands on each other with nobody in the way. Naomi being dragged back, wanting more and more of Jade Cargill. And remember, tomorrow night It's the retro return of Saturday night's main event, nationwide, 8 p.m. Eastern. 27 years after Goldberg won his historic title, now he gets after Gunther. And things have boiled over for a while with LA Knight and Seth Rollins, the visionary, the megastar, 8 p.m. live, nationwide Saturday night. We saw them moments ago. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, trading attacks over the past week. Tomorrow, these two massive warriors meet in the ring in Atlanta. And brothers at arms, for the first time, they've been opposite each other with a title on the line. The new United States champion.
Oh, I forgot we got the tag match tonight.
Against Jimmy Uso. It all comes your way tomorrow, live, nationwide, on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Well, the fact that I can't even remember what Eve looks like, she's not very high. Michelle is like a solid 7.
That looks like a very locked-in version of Jimmy Uso. Could be a massive swing in his career for Big Jim this weekend. Tag team action as he teams up with LA Knight next.
Yeah, this is the main event. Layla's a 10 out of 10. Beth Phoenix or Victoria? Victoria. Kelly was like a 6. I didn't find Kelly all that attractive. I still don't think she's that hot. I think she got worse. Being honest. Yeah, Layla's 10 out of 10, bro. 10 out of 10. I don't know who those people are backwards. I don't know who they are. Vic, really? My God. That's a joke. Yeah, but like Christy Hemme and Layla were like my number 1 and number 2 growing up. Loved them. Loved them. I know I like my redheads, so Christy had me from the moment she came on screen, bro. Yeah, I'll give Jasmine Nix an 8. Lita's a solid 7. Some bigots. What the fuck you mean? So that's quite the accusation to be throwing around, man.
I want to let you know it gets started at 3 p.m. Eastern. Dick Joseph, Booker T, Corey Graves, they'll be on the call for the Great American Bash.
Nydia.
Then it's Saturday night's main event at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBC. And of course,
The name is familiar, but I couldn't remember what she looks like.
Sunday, Spotify as well as Apple Podcasts. Then Sunday.
Oh yeah, Nydia. Oh my god, dude. That's quite the image too. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't even know what to think of Nydia, bro. I can't, dude. I can't.
Cena will both be there under the same roof. That is next week on SmackDown. Cannot wait for that.
Just 3 weeks away to SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium. LA Knight and Jimmy. Wade Solo and the MFTs. Get used to this new family tree where the branches are thorny and dangerous, my man.
Yeah, and we saw that last Friday. Months of bad blood came to a head. It was our main event. Fatu's game plan of destroying Solo Sikoa fell apart at the seams when the MFTs attacked the massive Talatonga, wiping out the Samoan werewolf and one. Samoan Spike later set this up, a multi-person powerbomb through our announce desk, wiping Jacob Fatu out. For
The Discord Goon Squad has returned.
Reascent to power is fully complete.
I love what was accomplished by General Manager Nick Aldis earlier tonight to put this together, saying, all right, you guys want to fight? You want to really do this? Considering everything that's happening in just 24 hours, we'll do it.
You know
and
who
this
else?
is what we have as a main event.
You know who else loved it? I'm sure Seth freaking Rollins, because Seth freaking Rollins is going one-on-one with LA Knight tomorrow. This is a risk-free night for Seth Rollins, watching tomorrow night's opponent at Saturday night's main event perhaps get mauled here.
Good start by LA Knight chasing down Solo Sikoa. We saw, of course, Seth's Oracle, Paul Heyman, showing up earlier tonight as well.
Now, of course, Jimmy Uso will be in action tomorrow night, too, against an opponent in this match, Solo Sikoa, for the United States Championship. Now, they're both shouldering some risk here tonight, unlike LA Knight and Seth Rollins.
Wait, did that hip attack just have a little something extra on it?
Well, you're fighting your brother, little brother, older brother. You always put a little extra stank on those shots. And talk about Stank just dropping Big Jim there. His little bro, the United States champ, Solo Sikoa.
By the way, you see right there, SummerSlam tickets are on sale now, just 3 weeks away. The undisputed WWE Championship match, Cody Rhodes, John Cena. With all the action over the course of the rest of the month of July, considering this weekend alone, and then what we will get to open up August in Metro New York.
Talk about all the action. JC Mateo has been all action since being brought in by Solo Sikoa. Rapidly climbed the rankings to be perhaps the most trusted soldier in the army.
Samoan drop into the hook of the leg, and quickly Mateo kicks out. The former Olympian. 2004, he represented Guam was the nation's flag bearer in the opening ceremonies. He is an absolute powerhouse.
The bundle of muscle. And let's talk about Big Jim. Of course, there's been a lot of cheap shots taken at Big Jim, unfair comparisons to how his career has played out versus main event Jey Uso's in recent months. That all gets put to bed tomorrow night if Big Jim can capture singles gold for the first time here in WWE by beating Lil Bro and winning the United States Championship. Wait up. Oh, God.
Oh, man, just destroyed him right into our announce desk, and now a Samoan drop over the reinforced desk. As little brother stands over big brother after just delivering the Samoan drop.
Oh God, it's got ugly here. Poor Big Jim, and I just cannot take my eyes off Talatonga.
The towering Talatonga. You're a big man yourself, and you're looking up at him, Wade.
Oh, I'm terrified of the man. Massive shoulders, too.
Nearly 7 foot tall is the newest addition to the MFTs, the newly minted family of Solo Sikoa, who just absolutely annihilated our announce desk here.
The desk is completely wrecked. But the action continues. A cranium-crushing hip attack to Big Jim, whose hopes of victory tomorrow getting slimmer by the minute. I mean, this could turn into a procession from here. Perhaps the damage done now to Big Jim. LA Knight helpless on the apron. These two haven't got any experience tagging together. They've been adversaries on more than one occasion. Somehow got to figure this out and take on Solo Sikoa with the MFTs prowling the outside of the ring.
JC Mateo wants to get the best of Big Jim.
I mean, looking at the state of Big Jim, I feel like anybody could get the best of him at this point.
Yeah, but that was an incredible attack that he had to withstand on our announce desk.
Body has turned to jelly. There's nothing in the way of resistance. And now JC Mateo, and perhaps even more so Solo Sikoa, can really soften up Solo's opponent before Saturday night's main event, making that matchup, that title defense, that much easier. But oh, right off Big Jim.
Could he rally his way back into this?
Oh, inches away from a tag.
He needs it badly.
Tag, tug of war here. Solo Sikoa clinging on for dear. Oh, how nice was that? So well executed. Face first in a turnbuckle. And the assault continues.
You should have stayed in line. I love you. Try to give you a chance.
Listen in on the encounter between younger brother and big brother. Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Tomorrow on NBC in Atlanta, they're going to meet for the U.S. Championship. But right now, it is a heated, and I mean heated, tag team battle as Solo Sikoa comes in with all his weight behind it with a running hip attack.
And let's not forget, for about 2 straight months, Solo Sikoa pleaded with Jimmy Uso, join my army. You could be part of this. I'm building something special. Well, Jimmy declined time and time again. And with that move, he may have bought himself a chance to get this tag to the megastar.
He is desperate to find his way to LA Knight. Tomorrow, the megastar will take on Seth Rollins on Saturday night's main event. And look at JC Mateo, just mocking, dragging him back. But Jimmy gets free. And the big kick. Is that enough separation to find his way to LA Knight?
A little too much left in the underrated, underappreciated, uber-talented Big Jim. The mockery started too soon for Mateo, and there's the tag.
Here he comes, the megastar, heating things up here in Nashville.
Oh, feel the frenzy right this packed-out arena.
Mateo tries to reverse things, sends him in the corner. Knight gets out of the way. Jumping neck breaker by the megastar.
Well, LA Knight looking in rare form as he closes in on his matchup. All good for the BFT.
Went for the BFT, got sent back into the ropes. Mateo eats a boot. Solo Sikoa misses wildly. He floors in. Oh, a roll-up for the win. And look at the athleticism and power of Knight to free himself there.
The diversionary tactics from Solo Sikoa and the MFTs simply have not been enough to knock the wind out of the sails of the megastar. On whose game is this?
He is fired up, entering this massive weekend. Jump up, signature leaping elbow, and now Big Jim Uso splash, hooks the leg, and Solo at the last possible second.
Pinpoint timing from the United States champion. Not going to lose that easily. Now dragging JC Mateo over to the corner to make the tag happen himself. How smart was that by Solo Sikoa? Is not going to lose any momentum this evening ahead of his championship showdown. And now it's punishment time.
Guided by referee Charles Robinson, but effective was the actions of Solo Sikoa. Looking to deliver the Samoan spike. Instead, he hits a super kick. Oh, and just when Jim thought he could get it instead, it is a spinning Solo slam. Oh, and LA Knight comes in to break it up.
Yeah, Knight back from the dead, but he may well be going back to the mortuary here. Oh, no. Turned it around on JC Mateo, now about to take flight.
Oh, and he sends him right into the corner of our announce desk.
And with Tala Tonga lurking behind him, keep your eyes peeled here. Wait up.
What
from
is
every
going on?
angle.
Paul Heyman has arrived at Timekeeper.
I mean, there's danger everywhere you look if you're the megastar. You simply don't have enough eyes.
Of course, Heyman's main. Oh! Tala Tonga just wrecks LA Knight when he was distracted by the Oracle.
They devastate people. A roll-up.
There's
Big Jim steals it.
There's a roll-up in the way. Big Jim just won it.
And the MFT's now chasing.
Well, Jimmy's not winning tomorrow.
Tala Tonga, JC Mateo are chasing Jimmy Uso through Bridgestone Arena. Tomorrow, Jimmy and Solo meet up for the United States Championship.
Oh, wait up. Solo Sikoa apparently blaming Paul Heyman for that distraction. And while Solo's distracted, BFT!
Blunt force trauma by the megastar. Oh no, oh no, the dogs are barking at Nashville.
The fucking Braun Breaker, dude. He's gonna do the thing again.
It's gonna be nasty for LA Knight, and wait a
This cannot be happening. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker on the night before LA Knight is set to face Seth Rollins, Wade.
Well, Seth Rollins' men have really done a number on the megastar tonight. This was always the danger in taking a match.
Be careful, he's gonna do the thing again.
Freaking Rollins, who presumably
Oh,
is
man.
nice and safe in Atlanta as we speak. Take another look at this, connecting right to the ribs of the megastar. That spear from Breaker followed by a massive tsunami. And this is something that has previously done a major number on LA Knight. And you question the health of those ribs ahead of Saturday night's main event.
It comes your way tomorrow night in Atlanta. Saturday night's main event live nationwide on NBC. LA Knight will have to gather himself. He's up against Seth Rollins tomorrow. Gunther versus Goldberg. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, and Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. We'll see you on NBC 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Damn, y'all dip out so fast. Y'all don't want to watch the fight?
The
Shit.
punching power, but she's not trusting her offense. She has to.
Super middleweight champion of the world, Shadesha.
Oh, wow. Really? She won that? No shot.
From 20 miles away to the top of the world.
Wow. Split decision. Okay, split decision makes more sense. Split decision makes more sense. All right, Ryuga, you can leave now. Driving streams win. I got to get the wheel back in here. I was thinking about doing that tomorrow, but we'll see. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know yet.
Great feeling right there.
But I took the wheel down. I got to get that back in
A lot
here.
of sweat, a lot of sacrifice. And when your dream becomes a reality on this kind of stage, it's overwhelming. And that's what you see right now from Shadesha Green.
And the champ has